Don't you guys think that we need a bigger venue next year? And we're like, yes, because even though the place was packed with fully packed with people, there's still people out there who didn't get tickets to come to the show. There's still people who are texting like, oh Charlie, I'm watching the show on the Snapchat and I'm missing. So obviously, and for the fact that we're able to put up such a great show, it tells us that, you know, next time we move to a bigger auditorium, these same people that came, they won't come and experience this again. They will come, now they will bring their family, their friends, so 1,000 capacity, 1 to 2,000, 1 to 5, you see, so we want to grow. So obviously, we know that to grow, we have to also come back and do the hard work. We need to work extra hard to grow, because to sell out auditoriums abroad, you need international hits. You don't just need your hits that are, you know, home country get. So we do that. We're also ready to put in the work and grow, so that next time when we come, we go to twice the capacity we get. So
somebody call Popo, because you don't see my auto. In case you wanna know, I say I'm my Sherry Popo. I'm not gonna lie you. All over the world is when there is none like you. You're my title. This is not party, you know party. Say, in a me
One of the challenges that we are having now is how to get a final product to the consumer, which is by way of getting a particular streaming network. We can't look at Netflix alone. We cannot look at YouTube, and then we cannot look at some of the other networks that are well established. The reason is that it's outside. It's being controlled by somebody who you don't even have access to. You sit here and they go like, oh, go on YouTube, upload your movies and all that. Whatever that YouTube generates for you, whether you like it or not, you take it. But if we should have GTA coming to support us in collaboration with the government, and they get us one particular network that we can wholly own as Ghanaian, that we have access to. The head office is here in Ghana. You go there, whatever you need, you talk to them. I think that is where we should be by now.
Bobo simply means bend. Bobo, go down and bend. It came out of the result of popular dance. It was derived from beats of Kokoma dance and then music and then high life and all those kind of things. So these are derivatives, okay? And the community picked it up and then introduced the drums to it. And so it became, over a period of time, it transited from becoming a popular dance into a traditional dance. To dance bobobo, well, you need handkerchiefs, okay, and the handkerchief become an extension of the hand. So it's almost like you are coiling, okay, or you are twirling your hands. You are holding two ends of the handkerchief, and then you are turning them inside out like a fan. All right. Now, when you perform it this way, then you bend over also, and then you lower your knees, okay, with your torso or your upper body tilting forward. That is where we bobo. That's where you go down and bend, okay, and then you articulate your legs. And when you perform bobo with your two handkerchiefs and you bend over, torso down or your upper body down with your knees bent, and then you articulate your legs, as in you move your legs up and down, then your buttocks, okay, those are those are on the heavy side, the buttocks shape, all right. Then the men also try their best to also articulate their buttocks, all right. Yes, and it depends on the song that you sing. If you're singing songs in praise of God, where you have to lower yourself, abase yourself before God, before your maker, then you go down, okay. And like David, you express yourself. That when you start playing the drums, these drums speak our languages, these drums speak our aspirations, our ethos, okay. So the more often that we play compared to electronic music, the drum music and dance performances tend to stay longer, and sometimes, depending on how good it was composed, it transcends the popularity in becoming a traditional dance.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm the face of the festival. You know, I'm an artist. You know, so yeah, you know, the media is, you know, they want to, you know, put it on me. But at the end of the day, it's like, I don't think it's more so about that. I think it's more so about stepping up to figure out what the problem is, and I could take that. I could take, you know, stepping up to figure out what the problem is. I could take stepping into figuring out the solution that never happened again, because that's what I generally want to do in general, even just for my community, you know. The whole idea for why I brought this festival to the city was to, you know, show that Houston is something different, you know, and show that there's all different types of lives, all different type of energy, and just bring that morale to the city, and just bring that energy to the city. So I definitely want to, you know, step in to figure out, you know, how can we fix this in the future? What can we do to, you know, change these things, you know?
Do you feel like you did everything you possibly could to help in that situation?
Yes. Yes. Anything I physically can, sure, yes. You know, and it just, you know, if knowing, you know, what's going on, you know, you would just wish, you know, how, if you know, could have done something better, you know, but standing there, 1000%.
You know, we know that the families of the people who passed are definitely watching this right now. And, you know, there's nothing you could say to heal the trauma these families who lost loved ones are you know, are going through. But being that you know they're watching, what would you say to them directly?
I'll say to them that I'm always here, and that, you know, I'm in this with you guys, and I love you, you know, and I'll always, you know, be there to help you guys heal through this. And I understand that they're going through, you know, they're grieving right now, and they're finding understanding right now. And, you know, it's not just like a right now thing, it's a forever thing. And these people that came to the show, they are my family. And I've always had that connection to the people I feel like that listen to the music or came to my shows. And that's why I really, you know, it's really hard on me even just, you know, to even like, you know, and even because, you know, they end up they lost their loved ones, you know. So it you know, it's tough. And, you know, I just want to always just be there for them, and just always just be able to just know that I'm going to fix this for the future people.
Come on!
No, it's the lead character. Look at her; she's so strong.
Come on!
I love it. It's probably. I bet it was very cathartic to write too. I'm sure. You know, not only are you giving, but I bet you got.
I am, because especially because my kids love graphic novels, and I think kids are really loving graphic novels. It's another way to.
It's a great way to sneak in the reading.
Yeah, and so it's so great. And each chapter has one of my song titles that describe what's gonna happen. So that's
so cool.
pretty fire.
How is it different writing a book from writing music?
It's different because you're doing it. Music is like one thought contained in 3 minutes, you know, and then a book is many thoughts contained over a long period of time. So in that way, it's different, but it's equally as powerful. Words to me are like everything.
Yeah.
So we're having you here on International Women's Day.
Yes.
Feels right.
Yes.
Feels good. And you recently posted a very cute shot of yourself as a little one. There you are. We all thought it would be fun to hear what you would say to that little lady right now. What would you say? What would you tell her?
Gosh, well, to this beautiful little me and to, you know, to the little ones and all of us, I would definitely tell her that she's special. You know, she's the only one like her. You know, there's nobody like her. She is the only one, and to know her power, to not back down, to not feel shy, you know, to be exactly who she is. Big fro, push that carriage, get it poppin'.
I love that. Being you in 2022. I know it's just like being your authentic. Sometimes feel like